And now, a thought from man. Today's subject, apple and onion. You know, apple and onion's kinda nice.
Yeah!
It's definitely a lot better than other food-related shows, but it's definitely got some nice charm to it. It's not really great, but it's definitely a nice little thing to watch here and there. It's just kind of a nice little thing to just sit back and enjoy. It's not very special, but it's a nice enough show. The humor of the show is nice. Very low-key. It doesn't get very over the top, but I don't think it's meant to. The way it is, the way the characters are, I think it's supposed to be kind of a low-key type of humor. It's not very clever, but it's not really meant to be. Some of the jokes can be kind of hit or miss, but it's just nice to just sit back and enjoy what you get from a show called Apple and Onion. It's just very nice humor.
Wake up time,
5:49.
feeling fine, cause it's wake up time.
5:49? Why are we up at 5:49?
Oh, cause it had to rhyme with wake up time, for the song.
What's wrong with 8:49?
Wake up time, 8:49, feeling Yeah, true, we could have done 8:49.
Ah!
The premise of the show seems a little bit like Pickle and Peanut, but with actual thought put into it. It's mostly the idea of these two food products that basically just go through life, meeting with people, chatting with people, and going on some misadventures here and there. It definitely has more charm to it though, because the characters aren't just total idiots. They definitely have some grace to them. They definitely just aren't trying to be the most popular all the time. They do want to fit in, but they're not trying to be the most popular people. Their main thing is just, hey, we want to make some friends here and there. And I can kind of appreciate that. Instead of trying to be the popular guys, it's just, can we, try to hold a conversation with some normal people? And that's relatable, to be honest. A lot of people can relate to that. You don't want to be popular, you just want to be able to talk with people. And I commend them for that. That just is a very nice touch.
We can't go to this party now.
Why?
Look at all this!
But what about asking French fry out?
I'm like a little kid!
But then, so am I. Onion, we're gonna grow up.
Some of the character designs, I can admit, would be kind of off-putting. Just like this one character they meet in a prison cell, just the way he's designed just looked kind of weird. I'm like, why did they make you look like a giant turd?
Nah, I'm beef jerky.
I don't know, it just looks a little off-putting, but ultimately the animation doesn't hurt it. It's actually very decent animation, so your eyes aren't gonna be completely raped here. The main characters are kind of enjoyable to watch. They have a certain dynamic, one being a very shy character, and the other being more eccentric and wild. They kind of complement each other very well. Onion being the more shy type, and Apple being more eccentric and trying to break him out of his shell. I kind of like that dynamic for these two.
We're glad we sold all our toys, aren't we, Apple?
Yes, because now we have money. Cash money. All we need to do now is go to the bank and open a bank account.
And then we'll be grown-ups.
I just think that if we want to be grown-ups, we have to start doing grown-up things. And then hopefully by tonight we can go to this party proud, and then you can ask French fry out.
And it's kind of clever, because when you think about it, with onion, you have to peel it and take it out of its shell. With an apple, you don't have to. It's how it is. I kind of like the dynamic they went for with these characters. They do have a deep friendship for each other and respect for each other, and they're just easily working off of each other's traits, and I like that. I just enjoy how they did it with this show.
Yes, 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 yes!
The world around them seems to fit them a lot better, because the world is inhabited by other food products, and that actually works better for this series than that other show, because here it's like, yes, you are not in the same world. You are clearly in a different world. And that's something that gets you questioning, okay, what is gonna go on in this world? How do things work? I mean, they definitely got me asking one question, like, what the fuck do they eat if they are actually food? it's just kind of weird because you end up seeing them eat like steaks and whatnot. So it's like, are they technically committing cannibalism? I don't know. It's kind of weird how this place works, but it's interesting nonetheless, and it works best for them. So all in all, this was a nice little short they had. I hope it does get greenlit into a series. It definitely kind of deserves it. It's a nice show. I would find myself wanting to watch it and see what goes on with these characters. It has very nice charm to it. The humor can be a bit hit or miss, but mostly hit. It's just a nice little show to just enjoy. And that's what I do when I watch it. I just enjoy. But that's just a thought.